it started a bit crumbly, didn't we? Our flight was a little bit late, and I sort of went to the Qantas check-in, and they said, we're on Virgin. I thought, well, I haven't got Virgin class or whatever it is, Virgin Lounge. And then I thought, I saw Swatter and Big Nose Producer and Warrior. We're dagging around looking at each other. Our flight's delayed by an hour. Where's JB? And, of course, he's in some high-class
Presidential
itself. Virgin Lounge. And
1 hour.
we were going to get a little bit of bacon and eggs down there for an hour and a half, and then he gets a phone call to Warrior. They try and get us in, and then this
Tricky Dicky.
This lad, Richard came down for this high-class establishment, and is Mr. Barrett around, please?
Don't be laughing at us.
Well, he's walked all the way through the throngs, and then we're just down there with Joe and Bill and all these guys going to Sydney, and there's is Mr. Barrett there, please? That'd be me, sir. And then he marched him, and I think we've got it on at Triple M Footy. Here is Richard escorting Warrior to the Virgin Lounge, and we're dagging around his backside.
You're an idiot, Spud.
No, Warrior, you actually put your shoulder there. It was like, who's the Vice President from America?
Joe Biden.
It was like Joe Biden walking down the aisle.
No one gags a bloke like Dylan McLaughlin.
Have a look at me. Oh, seriously, Warrior, you have lost it.
Purple.
Yeah.
What Richard was actually, it was a bit like that great nightclub shotter that you try and get into, but you got no chance.
Yep.
Spud suddenly found himself at the front of a queue. He should never even be in. Anyway, what I said to Richard when he went down, I said, look, you know Damo off the footy show? I said, yeah, I know Damo. I said, if there's another silver-haired buffoon down there, leave him where he is and bring the rest of the blokes up here, because this is a high-class establishment and we don't want the tone lowered.
But we've all got Qantas Club. Why are we on Virgin? Like, they're great.
Much better airline, that's why.
But I
Absolutely
just thought,
superb.
frequent flyers would have been all right. And then we get on the plane. Like, seriously, there's 50 seats on the plane. I'm on 49. 49F. Sitting next to some guy that, seriously, have a mint, mate, whoever you are, but have a couple, because he had breath on him like a dog's backside, this guy, and he's talking to me. And I'm looking around, where's JB? You know where he was?
Yeah.
Up the front. What a puff nose.
Of course I am. And
Right.
Spud, let me just say this, because there will be people listening now who weren't
Think you're a wanker.
necessarily listening a year or so ago when we actually outed you, Gary and I. Because what happened is, we were all given the option to fly business class if we wished to, but the difference needed to be made up
here we go.
by yourselves.
To which
Gary,
fork it out,
Gary
Jim.
and I said, mate, no problem at all. Just let us know at the end of the year what we owe you.
Jim, go into details what you did say about that. That was still funny.
Spud also said the same thing until Anita found out. And then Spud went from 2A to 46A in about a second and a half. So, Spud, let's stick to the truth when we go down.
I found out flying up to Sydney business class, I actually owed Triple M after the money come out. Yeah, the old cook wasn't too happy about that
No,
one,
I can
that's for
imagine.
sure.
I know she wasn't. Spud wants to have a look at the Chompers and what's happening on a Thursday night with the talent that comes
The
in.
players have been muzzled, JB.
The Wolf Pack have spoken here. This
Just a
is
disgrace.
Scott O'Reilly at Triple M Footy. Cheers to Spud for coming over to the West and chatting to the Centrals Footy Club last night. He was low on the list of the people we actually wanted, but ended up okay according to Scotty. So that's just some
Chin up,
feedback.
I tell you
Chin
what,
up,
it was
you
one of the
must-
great
Did
nights.
you go with some of your real glass eye sort of?
Toby McGrath, the McGrath boys were down there. Great footballing family. Ashley McGrath is playing there, the 200 game for Brisbane.
Last time you were in Perth, Basil Zemplis told us you had 3 people turn up to one of your
Right.
functions.
They had to get a marquee in the back of the room. So
Did
many
they?
people there, JB.
All right,
500.